19th of June, just out the front of Vols, Camping Vols, where I camped last night. Got to go about 94k, but I'm going to try and find a free camp spot, a campsite. If I get to the campsite, it's a campsite I've already stayed in because I'm going back to the Eurovelo 7 for one day tomorrow. I'll be on the same route, and it's just near Rio di Pusteria, and it's pretty hot today here. It's about 28, top of 28. I was cursing because I could see my route went upstairs over a bridge over a train line, and then I got to it and it has ramps. This is Austria. They have a solution. It's not a very nice climb. It's on a main road that's fairly busy, but doesn't go for very long. Well, this is better. I'm on cycleway again, and the view is nice, especially out that way. This is stunning. Epic. I'll never get tired of the Alps. Don't you love when you get to the top of a climb and there's a cappuccino and a view? Perfect. Look at the symmetry in that mountain. It's incredible. This is epic. That valley. It's just wow. This is so nice. Italia. I'm back in Italy right now, and I'm at the top of the highest point of the day. So I'm at 1370. That's all the climbing done. Lunchtime. So I was on a main road for all that climb. I think it was about 10k, but it wasn't super busy and people moved over. They were considerate drivers, so it wasn't too bad. I'm back on cycleway now, and I think there's a lot of cycleway from here all the way to camp. lunchtime and we've got Nutella and avocado burgers. Gonna be so good.
For some reason, my routes put me back on the main road, and there's a bike path right over the other side of the river, right there. Maybe it's a new bike path. This GPX route might be really old. Who knows? I just did my groceries, got tonight's dinner, 2 breakfasts, tomorrow's lunch, and €13. You can do food pretty cheap if you go to grocery stores and just do all your own meals. So I've got about 26k to go to the campsite. I just made a little route from the route I'm on to the campsite, so when I get to the turnoff I can just put that route in. It's so good having the Garmin syncable with Komoot, so I can just create the routes on the phone and just it automatically syncs, or if it doesn't, you just open the Connect app and hit the sync button and it shoots the route into the Garmin. I'm so glad I got that new Garmin, because my old Garmin you'd have to upload with a cable from the computer. I'm back at the same campground as on the way through the first time. Good day. That first ascent was magic. The view was unbelievable, and then the descent was just so much fun. Really good day. June 20th, 8 in the morning. I'm going up to a lake where a campsite is, about 64k, so I probably won't be doing a lot of filming because I've already filmed this section. That's the valley I'm heading down. I just got to get groceries and I'm heading south down that valley. Uncharted territory. I'm in Toblach. The camp's on a nice lake. Water's so clear.
This campsite is luxury compared to Innsbruck was €28. This is 23. It's on a beautiful crystal clear lake next to surrounded by beautiful mountains, and the facilities are just top notch. 21st of June, just checking out of Toblach Sea, this beautiful campsite. Don't have very far to go, so it's late start. It's 10:30 already. Only got 35k to the next campground, and this is a stunning campsite. Look at that. Beautiful.
Well, this next week is going to be pretty relaxed. The distances aren't very far. I do have to do a bit of climbing. I'll go up to 2,200 twice, but it's going to be a lot more relaxed because I don't have to go far, and I'm just trying to stay at elevation so it's not hot. This is beautiful, and I'm only a couple of K in. It's already awesome. This has been a beautiful route this morning. It winds its way through the valley, smooth gravel. Occasionally it goes close to the road, and then it veers off again, and it's quiet and nice. So good. I just found out this morning that there's bears in the Dolomites, and look what they have out the front of this cafe. A big bear carving. It's picnic time. Found a little spot next to this cafe. I was a bit nervous about stopping on the side of the track after I found out about bears. There's probably none in this area. There's too much traffic through the cycleway, but I'm too paranoid. Well, it's 2 o'clock now and the clouds starting to come over. The forecast was for thunderstorms this afternoon.
I'll put my life in a bottle, something to guide you. Even if you're too scared to follow, there's a light in each new day. If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you'll have a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we find there's more than one way to go home.
Everywhere you look around here, constantly there's just amazing views.
I know you're tired of this pattern. 1 up and 3 below.
I've made it to Cortina. the town that my campground is in. I'm just waiting for the grocery store to open. It's a nice little town. Well, I got a flat. It looked like a big industrial staple went through it, but it's fixed. No tyre would have stopped that. These are Schwabel Marathon Plus, which are really, really good for punches, really resistant, but no tyre would have stopped that. But all good, all fixed. Just got to put the bike back together and put the bags back on, head to camp and put a patch on that tube. And I'm nearly at camp, so happy days.
Well, there was supposed to be thunderstorms, and it is the most clear blue sky I've had on the entire trip. It's 9:30 at night, and it is clear. There's thunderstorm warnings for the next 2 days, and for the next 2 days I have to go up to 2,200. So I hope the weather's as accurate as it is tonight in the next 2 days, and I'll be laughing. Okay, route notes. I was going to show you the link where I got the GPX file for the alternate route over the Alps, but in hindsight, it's better to just create a route on Komoot on the tour bike setting or gravel setting, because this keeps you off the road more than the route that I took. And if I had known that, I would have just created the route on Komoot. As you can see from Vols, I went up this main road to get up the first climb and got out onto cycleway after the first climb somewhere. And this takes you off the main road the entire way. You can see here the way types. You're only on state road 8.73 kilometers out of 87 kilometers. If you just do the bike touring setting on Komoot from Vols across to Camping Varna Sea. So yeah, I just use Komoot. This route that I got a GPX file off went all the way across the Alps. It was an alternate route I found across the Alps. It started in Munich, I think. It came up through Jenbach and Innsbruck, and it came up onto the Eurovelo 7 for a little while before going through the Dolomites here, and coming down here somewhere to Venice. But it's better to just use Komoot. It keeps you off the road more. So with my route, I end up doing about 93 kilometers, and this is 87.4. I had some road work, so I needed to double back and stuff around with, but yeah, this is the better route. And this campsite here at Toblach Sea was just unreal. It's right on this lake here, and the campground is right on the lake. This is the entire campground here, and that was just fantastic. $23 and top-notch facilities, great view. You're just surrounded by mountains. This is the entry to the Dolomites, this valley, and it's just spectacular. Tomorrow's route is unreal. The next week is just unreal.